My brothers and sisters, I want to continue on with our topic of faith. Today's message is walking by faith, not by sight. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Have you ever been in a season of life where you couldn't see the next step, where everything seemed uncertain or fear tried to take over? That's when faith is tested the most. Paul reminds us in 2 Corinthians 5:7 that we are called to live by faith, not by what we see. But what does that really mean? It means trusting God even when we don't see the full picture, believing his promises over our fears, and obeying his word even when it doesn't make sense. Think about Abraham. God told him to leave his home and go to an unknown land. He didn't have all the answers, but he trusted God's plan. Faith isn't about having all the details, it's about trusting the one who does. Why is walking by faith so hard? Because we live in a world that tells us to rely on what we see, to trust logic, money, and security. But faith asks us to step out before we even see the results, just like Peter walking on water. The moment he looked at the waves instead of Jesus, he started to sink. So, how do we walk by faith every single day? I can tell you. One, to pray and seek God's guidance, even when things seem uncertain. Two, stand on his word. His promises are greater than our doubts. Three, move forward in obedience. Faith isn't passive, it requires action. Maybe you're facing uncertainty today, a job loss, a difficult decision, or a season of waiting. Remember this, you don't have to see the whole path, just take the next step in faith. How have you learned to walk by faith in your life? Let's encourage one another in the comments. Until next time, let's keep our eyes on God.